people talk so much about Maguire being lousy, right? Even you, James, right? Rangnick has come up to say that he supports his captain. He won't take away the captaincy. He's happy with Maguire's performance. Correct? He did say that, right? Rangnick said that, right? So, on the other hand, people are less talking about Bobby Firmino. I think he is performing worse than Maguire this season.
How many hours did Bobby Firmino play? Do you know?
That's why
How many games?
Klopp doesn't give him to play because he's not good enough now.
No, he was injured. He was injured. Okay, let me clarify. Bobby Firmino was injured.
I think he's lousy. I think this season and last season he's lousy.
He's not as lousy as Saka lah. But the thing is that for Bobby, he was injured. He was injured.
When was he injured?
He was injured, I think, more than 5 games. I think earlier this year, 3 months ago. Yep, he was injured. After that, Jota was performing. Of course, you don't want to change the rhythm, so it makes sense that Klopp lets Jota play. It's not because he's bad. When he came back as a substitute, like example the Champions League, Jota played as well. But Bobby Firmino come in, he made the difference.
He made the one difference. Who scored the first goal. Before that, before this recent UCL games, when was the last time he scored?
The thing is, that's why most people see him.
I can only remember against Manchester United.
He scored against Spurs also. And he scored, I think, 3 games against Arsenal also. But that was many seasons ago lah.
You don't include. You don't just try to add things lah. Hey, you think what?
Yeah, but the thing is, that's why
you don't.
A lot of people expect him to score, and those who never watched Liverpool or have watched Liverpool understands he's a false 9. He drops deep. He's not supposed to score. The other two supposed to score, which is Mane and Salah. So why would you expect him to score? His role is supposed to connect these players. He's a connector.
James.
He is stronger the player that he used to be. But if you ask me whether Maguire is it good enough, I'm telling you it's not.
I don't want to talk about Maguire. Let's talk about Bobby.
Bobby, if you compare, Bobby is definitely better than my centre back.
Okay.
That one, not because I hate Maguire, but to be honest with you, if you see him play, he link up, as what Just said, he link up the play. He may not be the fox and box anymore. He may not be the one that scored a lot of goals, but his presence, the presence is there for defenders to surround him when the wing. Mane and Salah can come in and create havoc, shoot, deflect, Bobby may tap in. That's how Klopp able to make these 3 players works hand in hand like this.
That's what he's supposed to do. But recently, even before he's injured the last 3 months, you said, he has not been connecting. That's why Jota is coming in to take his place. Yes or no?
What you mean?
That's his job. His job is supposed to connect. But recently, and it's been a long time, as long as Mane is not performing, right? Yeah. That Bobby is not connecting the players as well.
You have to understand that nowadays, the tactic that a lot of teams have playing against us, they know, except those who are unaware, they know already how Liverpool plays. We have become a bit predictable in a way that they know Salah and Mane is the target point and Bobby Firmino is not. So that's why when you see as if Roberto Firmino is not performing because he's not supposed to be the scorer. He's supposed to be the link up person.
Okay, will he be playing this weekend or not? You think?
This weekend? It depends. Because at the moment I think he has probably
if he's not playing, does that show that he's not performing?
No, I don't think so. That's where people will always see as if Bobby Firmino is not playing. We have
Klopp plays the best 11, right? Klopp plays
not necessarily.
No.
Wait. Let me defend this. Klopp doesn't play the best 11. He plays the best 11 according to the game and according to the games that are coming in. If we are still in contention for FA Cup, which you guys are not, We are still in contention for Champions League. We are in contention for Carabao final. We are in contention for Premier League, still trying to chase Manchester City. So we have a lot of games coming in. So Klopp will play the team that he wants to play according to the opponent and according to the games that are coming in. It doesn't mean that one player like Luis Diaz, he has been a firecracker, but why doesn't he play against the last team, which is
He's
Burnley?
just a new signing. He's transitioning to the EPL.
When he comes in as a player who starts, he has showed a lot of class. A lot of supporters
So far,
wants him
what
to
games has
start.
he played?
Okay, that is something that I would disagree with you. I will more or less agree with Ian. He is very new. But coming to this game, Liverpool and Norwich, if you give me to look at it, Bobby should start this game. Because why? Norwich, it should be a easy game, which Bobby should be able to play his best. And plus, one thing about Bobby is he has been hit with injuries quite a number of times this 2 seasons, right? Am I right?
Okay lah. Yeah, everybody also injured lah. Last season, I think a lot of people are injured. So
So you
it
see,
seems as if a lot of people is injured. Yeah.
yeah, with COVID, with injury, I don't know. I'm not, because I'm not I don't really follow Bobby itself, but just back me up if I'm wrong. The last 2 seasons, has Bobby injured more than 3 months for at least 2 times in one season?
I don't recall. If you ask me to research, I can research now lah. But I don't recall lah. He was out for maybe 1 month plus. Yes, last season I think have. Yeah.
Is it like injured?
Huh? You're breaking up.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Did Bobby play, injured, played again, and injured like throughout the season like this? Like you get my
you mean breaks his rhythm, is it?
Yeah.
No, has he been consistently getting injured?
Not really, actually. He's just that Klopp does, like now he's back, right? But Jota has been playing more. The reason is because, like I say, Klopp plays the team that he reckons is the best team to play for that particular tournament and that particular team. Like example, especially Jan, keep saying Mane is not performing. The thing is, stats have shown Mane is actually effective in terms of performing. But to us football fans, we see as if he's not performing. But his stats actually shows that he's actually influencing a lot of things in the game. Okay, that's one. So if let's say Mane is not performing, why not just put Luis Diaz? Like example, the last game, Burnley. But the thing is, Klopp knows Burnley is a very rough team. He don't want to put Luis Diaz in and get him being roughed up by Burnley, which is anti-football. So it's not because a player is not good or what. It's just that's Klopp's strategy. He plays the team that he thinks is good enough to beat that particular team in that tournament, then he plays the team. So Bobby, yes, I will have to say the front three, a lot of things are declining. Yes, because we have seen the best of Bobby Firmino. How he don't look, he can score. How he don't look, he can pass. With a certain magic, he can actually change the game. We have seen that. And at the moment, yes, we think that, he's getting older. He's not as fast anymore. He's getting a bit of decline. But Bobby is Bobby. Class is permanent, man.
No, if he's declining, why can't you be honest and say that he's getting lousier because of age, because of injuries, because of all that? So you are saying that he's still as good as when they were at their prime?
Of course, they're not as good as when they're prime lah.
Yeah,
he's not as good as a few seasons ago.
Right? His performance has been declining, and he's not good enough for the first 11 lah. That means Jota now is better than Bobby.
At the moment, right now, right? I think mentally wise, it's normal for normal fans to think, oh, this player is better than this player. This player is better than this player. But the manager will think otherwise. The manager will think like, this player is good for this situation. This player is good for this situation. So he will choose that player for that certain situation at that certain
So you're saying that Bobby is not playing because of situations and the games, right? It's not because he seems to be getting lousier now. It's like Oba, last two seasons, Oba has not been performing, and we all know that he's declining, right? And we all accept that. What I'm trying to say is, are you not accepting the fact that Bobby has been declining for the past 2 seasons?
He's not performing to his best, definitely. Not the best that he has been performing for the past the first 2-3 seasons that he played when Klopp is starting.
Then shouldn't you be criticizing him as much as James criticizing Maguire?
Because when he plays, he doesn't do stupid things like Maguire. He's still performing according to his tactics.
He's not.
Why should I criticize?
I don't think he's linking up plays anymore now.
Because he's sitting deeper. If you watch the Champions League game yesterday, he's going down deeper. He becomes a cam now rather than a false nine. Even more to cam. He even goes down even deeper. He's even helping up the sides. So if you're asking me in terms of performance-wise, yes, he's definitely not as good as when he comes into Liverpool. The first two, three seasons that he comes in. In fact, I think for the past 1-2 seasons, he's not been as good as when he comes in. Right, he's still my favorite player. So I in that sense, right? Yes, if he's not good, yes, I can say that definitely he's not as good as he was before. But when he comes in, if you want to say that he's lousy, he's being excluded out because he's lousy, I disagree, because he's being excluded out because Klopp thinks he's not needed in that particular game. That's all I think. Yeah, it's not because he's lousy. His performance definitely will decline, but it's not that he's lousy. Because a player can be like lousy, doing stupid stuff, keep on making mistakes and all that, and causing us to concede games and all that. But there are also players who are actually, yes, declining in performance, like Milner. Milner is, previously he can play everywhere. But at the moment, do you think he's lousy? He's not lousy. He's a utility player. He can come in to basically run out the opponent's defense. He can sit out the game, basically like put it in, just make sure that the midfield is being harassed, everybody's harassed, disrupt the opponent, and that's his job. It's not because he's lousy. He's 30 plus years old. He's probably the fittest. He's the best free transfer that we all ever had. So it's not because Milner is lousy. It's just that he's being utilized and he's being Klopp thinks that this is his role now. And yes, because he's older now, so that's his use. But it's not because he's lousy. He has his uses.
I think I'm not too sure whether is it I'm defending Firmino, but you see the thing is he came to Liverpool as a striker or false nine that's been playing up front itself. With the pace right now in Premier League, even the great Alan Shearer, when the closing years itself, he also start to pull a bit back. So to defend a rival striker itself, I say that maybe Klopp, is trying to convert him like what Miller is doing, and slowly bring him to the midfield, because their midfield is also. I would say sometimes need some help with injuries. If Firmino can go into a center role and let Jota, Mane, and Salah play up front, why not? Isn't it better for them? I'm not defending, but I felt that as a striker at 30 years old, okay, neutral point of view, striker come to a certain age. We don't say Messi, we don't say Ronaldo. They are the exception one.
If you put him in the middle, he's too lightweight, right, compared to Fab and also Thiago right now, right? They are more tougher.
He's not supposed to play like them.
Has vision, huh?
Yeah, but the thing is that he's not supposed to play like them. They have their roles. They have their defensive roles. They have their methods. In fact, if you ask me in terms of strengths, Thiago is probably not even as strong as Firmino. But Firmino's job is to break play. He's the CDM. Thiago is supposed to be the pivot center mid.
So you think Bobby can convert to a CAM?
Right now, okay, right now, right? If you notice in terms of Liverpool play, when Jota plays, he runs in behind. When the ball comes in, he runs into space. For Bobby Firmino, they will play the ball to his feet. So there are different tactics that Klopp is using when they put the instructions to each player is different when he's actually playing that player into the team. So to me, yes, if you ask me, he's as good as last time. No, he's not as good as last time, definitely, because he's older now. But if you say that he's lousy, no, Bobby Firmino will still definitely be class. He still probably be as useful as when he was the first time he came to Liverpool.